Hey gang, thanks so much for joining me today. I hope all of you are in good spirits. I'm doing okay. It's a Friday afternoon after work, and most of my stuff is done. And so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just save the rest of the stuff for Monday, and I'm gonna just record these videos. In front of us, we have Rodimus, and he's been upgraded with one scrap hook. I keep calling him Scrap Heap, and I've done so in a bunch of videos, and Scrap Hook has not been happy about that. He has been lovingly dubbed Rodimus Grime, and that was the name given by channel subscriber Value Vinyl. I was like, that is awesome. And another channel subscriber called him Rotimus, like R-O, like rotting, and I was like, oh, that's really good too. And so, yeah, I didn't really have a good name, but those names are phenomenal. And so, forevermore, this build right here is called Rodimus Grime, and I'm digging that a lot. Like I mentioned, he is one Rodimus, one scrap hook. He's not using all the parts. The part that has been omitted is the torso bit, yeah. And a lot of the scrap hook builds that I've been using, where I'm just kind of arming up the bot, have been Sans minus the torso. And yeah, that's all right though. That's all right. But he's chill. He's real chill, you know. And there's a cool like illusion over here. It looks like normally he has knee-high boots. Now it kind of looks like he has thigh-high boots, and then the foot kind of like comes over here, so it gives us this nice cohesive look. I'm getting super hyped. I'm super salivating and like drooling right now. He has a nice cohesive look about it. The colors look well. They go well together, and also he kind of carries the '86 movie theme. You know, Hot Rod Rodimus, Junkie on. So I'm digging that a lot. The initial build, I think I debuted it without the gun, and we were talking about this on the live chat or the live stream, and everybody was like, "Hey, use the gun, just use the gun." And yeah, so you know what? Officially, he has the gun, and it looks good. It looks good. Giant gun over here, holstered, one holstered over there, and you can even put the gun, the sword on the other side. And so, but he does get a little bit back heavy. So let me just remove the gun for the sake of that. And you know, the gun is, it just, if you don't know, now you know, it just connects using, where is it? That peg and that tab. Um, and it just plugs in natively over there. No special wizardry. These are just native to the Rodimus toy, and I don't recall it being in the instructions, but yeah, nice little Easter egg over there. So that's our guy without the gun, and again, still looks phenom. Yep. And so I'm going to teach you how to make him today. I'll talk about him first and kind of then go into the parts. But before going into like all of that, if you've made it past the 1 minute mark, because like 80 to 85% of the viewers will drop off after the first like minute. If you are here in minute 2, minute 3, it typically means you're going to watch the rest of the video. And so before you even get there, I just want to say my sincere gratitude for those of you all who watch the full length of these videos. It makes the videos rise in relevance, helps the channel grow. And so I really, really do appreciate it. Yeah. And so just in terms of a little bit of a boost to my ego, I get the sense that not only are you here just for the food, but you're here for the conversation as well. And so again, deeply indebted to y'all. Thank you very much. Okay. So in terms of how this is all made over here, the legs are only halfway collapsed instead of all the way, because when it was all the way up, it just made them look too small. So I've just kind of collapsed it 3/4 or 1/3 rather. 1/3, whatever. Dude, I'm not good at math. Despite being Asian, I'm horrible at math. Yeah, English was actually my strong suit, and so yeah, it's not all the way extended, just partially, and then we have the scrap hook lower calves underneath there. We also have the little wing thingy over here, the exhaust bits to provide further stability. Oops, can't see it. To provide further stability in the back. And then these I'll just have to kind of remove so you can see. So if you're familiar with the Rodimus toy, you know he has these little bits over here. And let me kind of bring him focus. Daniel Son. Speaking of Daniel San, I have not been watching the new Cobra Kai. I mean, I know there's a little bit of cheeseball and cornball in there, but like, I don't know, it's just getting a little too ultra cheesy for me, dude. And so I should probably watch season 5 and see where it goes. But yeah, I don't know. I always like that character Terry Silver, even from the previous ones, and so I like the fact that he's there. Sorry if I spoiled it if you haven't watched it, but yeah, Terry Silver's there. But I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to watch the current season. We'll see. Anyway, so this bit, Normally it would be like that, right? But you're partially extending it up, and then you're getting, this is just the arm of the scrap hook with the tire over here, and this is the, you can do whatever you want with this piece. This is just a little, the shin guard, the shin gun. But what's important is that you plug that part into, I'm trying to do it with my left hand. Oh, there we go. Yeah. You get that in there, and this can kind of be loosey-goosey and move around, but if you have that stationed right there, it's going to support it and it's not going to move around. And it's cool. It just beefs up that shoulder area, and I like that a lot. And you do that for both sides. And then you can, you know, you can have the gun over here, and if you want, there's that peg that extends from the sword. You can get the sword over there. That's real nice. That's real nice. And the bottom, yeah, like I said, you just partially collapse this, so not all the way up, and you can still close most of it. Then you do that. I don't know if I can show you, but just if you have this toy, you know what I mean. You just partially collapse it, just not all the way up. And I mean, if you wanted to, you could. It's your toy, your joy. But I just feel like the height and the proportion, it's best like this. And you can make him like you can fully extend the legs too, but he just ends up being a little too tall and a little too lanky for my tastes. And so, like I said, just partial collapse, and then add the, dude, why do I keep forgetting his name? Scrap hook. Oh my gosh. You add scrap hooks, lower calves, get the exhaust to help with the balance. And then let's put on the glasses. There we go. And there he goes, pretty much. There he goes, just walking down the street singing. Yeah. Nah, he looks good. He looks good. So one scrap hook, one Rodimus Prime equals one Rodimus Grime, and you can have a blast building him. He's very, very fun, and has really, really good presence about him. And yeah, I think this actually arguably would have been a cooler gimmick that ties in the movie, you know, the previous Kingdom line with this new Legacy line. I think actually this would have been a great way to market the toy. And perhaps once I get around to submitting my resume to Hasbro, they will take my ideas, and maybe I can be a part of their crew. We'll see. I feel like I was about to say, I feel like I need to fix this right now. Something doesn't look right, and it just kind of popped off. But, you know what? It is what it is. It's Friday. Let loose. Let things fall off. And problemo. Adios, friends. I'll talk to you next time.